Welcome. In the last 122 years of history, India has experienced the hottest summer this April. Temperatures ranging above 40 and even touching 46 and 47 in few states. This is impact of heat wave that we are experiencing in India. So, as we saw, what was the impact that created this heat wave over the years? And now let's think about how does human body reacts and what actually the heat wave is in this video. So, moving forward, let's understand the definition of heat wave. As IMD, Indian Meteorological Department defines, it provides essentially two conditions. The first prerequisite is for three primary areas, first being to hilly areas, it is 30 degrees and above, and for plains, it is 40 degrees, whereas coastal areas, the temperatures have to range to about 35. But this condition is not enough. There's another condition which is to be fulfilled to be called as heat wave. The other condition is a rise of 4.5 degree to 6.4 degree centigrade of average mean temperatures weekly. This is a moving average that is considered. So this would sum up the definition of heat wave. Now, is this numerical value dictating the human body? Does human body react only above 40? It is different based on the area and the humidity that is present in the air. Because of the saturation, human body couldn't cool its own temperatures. So let's look at that. If we look at how does human body react, the general phenomena that happens is sweating. That sweating is proportionate to the saturation in the air. If air is more saturated and it's more humid, it can't absorb the water content. So those saturation levels determine the cooling of human body. We could even experience a lot of scorching heat as part of what you call as humidity when combined with heat. In this context, just measuring temperature is not enough. We need another indicator which could actually project the scenario, and that scenario could be projected by wet bulb temperature. What actually this wet bulb temperature is? It is a complex indicator, but to put it in a simple words, it means measuring the temperature through a thermometer which is covered by a wet cloth. Effectively, that's the impact of this temperature that could create. So, this wet bulb temperature could be defined as temperature at which evaporation is saturated. When we say evaporation, it means effectively the water. The impact of that evaporation, when stopped, it's on the human body. When the evaporation of sweat is stopped, human body can't survive more than 31 degrees centigrade. This is important because even for the sports person or the military or any other physical activity, if the wet bulb temperature is exceeding 31 degrees centigrade, they can't tolerate. Similarly, if it touches 35, it is humanly impossible to survive beyond 6 hours. So this is the impact we are apprehensive about. This impact, even after the second assessment report of IPCC, is the projection that in the Ganges plains and even in the peripheries of Indus River, the catastrophe is possible to reach by 2025 summer, which is the very next year. By the very next year, India could experience this 31 degrees centigrade of wet bulb temperatures in the next summer, this could highlight the actual threat that is not the border issues or around us. It's actually the climate change. So probably we need to be at least start taking action from today. Hopeful that this wet bulb temperature concept has at least been an eye-opener to many of you. With such informative videos, I would be before you another day with much more conceptual things. Till then, bye. Thank you.